Because if we're being honest, in 2024, Osimhen is not a world-class striker. He's not.
Victor, I'm glad you went to Galatasaray. That's your level. You can score your headers there. Thank God you didn't come to Chelsea. I could not have stood that frustration.
When Osimhen did what he did for Napoli, I was happy for him. But when he came and dropped that stinker for AFCON, you saw how I changed. Because I'm sorry, when you wear that green, white, green is when I'll judge you like that.
He's very good in the air. Look at all. Mr. Derry, shut up.
David says Osimhen and his future, it's not looking good.
If he wins, then that's a different issue.
So let's say he does well in the Europa League. Will a top team go for him still?
What do you mean by top team?
About this loud Nigeria?
Real Madrid, Bayern. Let's throw Arsenal in there.
None of them were gonna go for him anyways. Like let's be real. Whatever he's gonna do, none of them were gonna go for him. If he does well at Galatasaray, a team like, you could see like a good team going in for him, like
maybe Newcastle or Tottenham.
Yeah, exactly. Some of those.
Slade, thoughts on this whole Osimhen thing? The Super Eagles screwed well. We're currently 5th place in World Cup qualifications. So
I was gonna ask about that. I thought there's an AFCON in 2025, isn't there?
In Morocco, yeah.
In Morocco. So if he has a good season for Galatasaray, I don't know how that will affect his performance maybe for Nigeria.
Well, Slade, the streets are saying that the only real victor is Boniface, not Osimhen. So,
but he gets injured too much. And how does Boniface do for Nigeria? Because for Leverkusen,
no, he doesn't play. Like our dear Lord and Savior, our amazing.
They are both overrated.
Wait, shut up. Our amazing genius of a manager, for some reason, didn't play him during the qualifiers. Shout out to Finidi George.
Why are you talking to a fellow Nigerian like that, man?
No. He wants me not to bring out the fact that both victors are overrated. These guys, let me say this. Victor, I'm glad you went to Galatasaray. That's your level. You can score your headers there. Thank God you didn't come to Chelsea. I could not have stood that frustration.
No, and okay, you know what? This is good mislead. This even comes to a because Winger just opened up a very interesting thing. So I wanted to bring this up in the last hangout, but I'm a bit happy. So I was watching Football Fans Tribe, and they had a panel, and obviously they were very angry about how Osimhen's been treated, and they said, like, this guy, he's a world-class striker, he's super world-class. And I said, my brothers, I love you guys and everything, but... And here's the thing, and someone said something shocking, as these guys are probably young. So they said that he's Nigeria's greatest ever striker. I was like, don't disrespect Yakini. Don't disrespect Amunike. Don't disrespect Amokachi. Don't you dare to do that. For me, yes, he led them to a Serie title, cool. That doesn't make you greater than what Yakini, Amokachi, and Amunike did. Heck no. So my thing though is that, and as well, like, a lot of these people, and this is the issue I have with channels. And this issue I had with Kelechi from AFT TV. When you're friends with players or you can gain access to players, you cannot give a truthful appraisal. So for the guys in Football Fans Tribe, which is the biggest Nigerian fan channel out there, they have access to the Nigerian players. Once it's human nature. I'm not going to crap on my friend. So once you're now friends with these players and so forth, you're not going to keep it a stack. So because if we're being honest, in 2024, Osimhen is not a world-class striker. He's not. He simply isn't. And him going to Galatasaray on loan, not a top-tier league, this could harm him. Because you are already not seen in high value. That is why Chelsea... Someone said something is that you are worth what you're offered. You don't dictate your worth. The market does, or the person who offers anything do. So, hey, I'm worth 300,000 a week. Hey, here's 60,000. But I'm worth 300,000. I don't care how much you think you're worth. I'm offering you 60,000 because that is what I believe you are worth. Take it or leave it. You don't dictate your worth. So the market does. And I think, and does the market value Osimhen as a top tier striker? I don't think so.
I've been trolling a lot, but respectfully, Osimhen, Nigerians, hear this. He call me Judas, call me I don't care. I'll say the truth. You guys are loud on Twitter for no reason.
Speak on it.
You guys just like, it's crazy. Like, I like to be fair to every race, but Nigerians, calm down and use your brain.
Oh my god.
Use your head. They remind me of English Mason Mount fans. Like, oh, if Mason Mount go with Riot. Like, it's just a black version. Now, Osimhen,
Cook. He's cooking.
like Osimhen got those what was it 26 Serie goals. Let me tell you this: Ferrari back in the glory days of Italian cars, that was Ferrari. That was, you got a Ferrari then, yes. You get a Ferrari now, it ain't really that. It's not that quality again. You're buying garbage, but it still has that name Ferrari. So Serie A now that you're winning, it's not when Maradona won it with Napoli, but still, I still give you credit for that. Okay, you won it in 2023 or 2022, whatever. Fine. Look at this guy's play. I will give Osimhen this. He can produce moments of magic, like every now and then. So his highlight reel, he have that 1 or 2 goals where you're like, wow, how did he do that? But watch him game to game, the guy is horrible. He has locked knees. It's like the football version of Zion Williamson. Like, he walks like Hulk Hogan. Like, he's stiff. He does not have much technique. He's bad one-on-one. He's missing so many chances. He's very good in the air. Look at Mr. Derry, shut up. Nico Jackson is 100 times more. Let me tell you this. Because this stuff is driving me crazy. Nico Jackson came from Villarreal in his... Anyway, let me just put Jackson aside and continue on Osimhen. Those 26 goals he scored, look at variation of goals. Header, penalty. One tapping. Header. Where have you seen a guy score 20 headers in a season out of 26 goals or so? What is this? Prime C Ronaldo or what? Like, I don't get it. Like, he was not that very good. He had world-class numbers, but his game...
So you're saying in that season where he led Napoli, you didn't rate him as a top-tier striker in that season?
No. I'm on record saying I wanted Gonzalo Ramos even back then. Both of them are mid, but he was even the better one back then. Osimhen was getting high numbers, but that's why Serie A, my stocks on them are so low, because these guys were spamming the same move to Osimhen, header. Look at when he played against Barcelona. Was it last year? Like, he's got that goal, but that performance was horrible.
Oh, that is true.
Was horrible. Araujo was like bullying him. Every time they got the ball, he kept putting his hand up, let him cross the ball. Like, is that the only thing you know? Like, is that the only thing you know? Like, okay, so now let's say you go to England where they are bigger, more physical defenders. You're not fighting old Italian fishermen again. Those headers, they are going to decrease, and people are going to find you out. That's why all these Nigerians that are allowed. Now, if you had come to EPL, you have been crying, because he would have made them look. They would have started deporting Nigerians. What he would have done at Chelsea, because he would have been so bad.
No. See, for me, like, what he did at the AFCON, that's when I was like,
well,
don't blame the son or the face, because I'm sorry, that was a very, very disgraceful display from one of our star players.
Wing, I have a question for Wing.
Nigeria guys, I understand that this is the closest thing we've had to Coach for a while, because let's be honest, the others are kind of trash. Okay, who else are we going to look up to? Iwobi? Yeah? Ian Acho that has left Leicester and gone to somewhere.
But Carla, my thing. That's why it's probably like an age thing. It's an age thing, and just how useless the country is. We don't do enough to celebrate that golden generation from 94 to 98. Because I'm sorry, for people to open the mouth and say Osimhen is Nigeria's greatest ever striker, that is very disrespectful. All he's done is lead a foreign club in a foreign country to a league title. So you say that Nigeria's greatest ever striker has done nothing for the country apart from winning a league title for Napoli. That's not a Nigerian club. And was it not a Nigerian league? So Yekini, Amunike, Amokachi, those guys mean nothing. So once you now come with that psyche, of course you'll be biased. Oh, this is Nigeria's greatest ever striker. We have to protect him. And we now have to be biased in our critique of him. So you're already coming from a place of bias and not trying to keep it a stack. If you now have this belief that this is Nigeria's greatest ever striker, so we must protect him.
The thing is, the belief itself is already annoying because, and I hate to be the one to say this, but let's be honest. Let's actually be brutally honest here. Nigeria is a third world country. Okay, so when many of these people go out and do something, you want to champion them like that now, even though they've not done shit for you.
Oh no, I get it. Yeah.
And I think that's the root of that kind of mentality of the way they're protecting Osimhen. Osimhen has no. When Osimhen did what he did for Napoli, I was happy for him. But when he came and dropped that stinker for AFCON, you saw how I changed. Because I'm sorry, when you wear that green, white, green is when I'll judge you like that.
Okay, so Carlos, so you can play like that for the country, but now that doesn't matter.
Exactly.
That's what I'm confused about. Okay, no, but he's now representing this so-called third world country, and he was trash. Lookman was amazing. So yes, for me, cape for Lookman, who was amazing. But why are you caping for him? What has he actually done when he's actually worn the colors of the country?
Thank you. Because when Lookman did what he did for Atalanta, I was actually happier because at least he did something. Like even Musa.
I dare them to give Bram Diaz that African Football Player of the Year award. I dare them to continue.
But even Musa, I actually have more love for Musa than Osimhen.
Yeah.
What he's done in AFCON and what he did in the World Cup, man. But man, for Osimhen, man, look.
I always keep focusing because I always think of him like as an attacking midfielder. Kanu, just as I never think of Kanu as a striker. I think of him as like a support striker or like a forward. He was not an outside striker because he was such a unique kind of a player. Do you know what the hell Kanu Nwankwo did for Nigeria and Arsenal? So come on, Bayer, continue.
Ajax too, don't forget.
Ajax.
Ajax, he won the UCL for Ajax, yeah.
Wonderful. And you see that's the thing. But here's the thing. When Kanu was popping and all those guys, there wasn't social media like this. Football Fans Tribe was not there.
Yeah. And also, I think most of the guys are from Football Fans Tribe. I think they're probably in their 20s. So they probably were not even born during the Ajax days, Inter Milan days, and when Kanu and all those guys were around. And which is why I think it's an age thing. But even if it's an age thing, God, it just shows how useless our country is that those guys who did what they did in the 90s are not celebrated enough. And they're not promoted enough. Instead, you're just promoting the current guys because it's not the current new thing now. Look, it's all a mess, but
it's a mess. And that's the reason why look, until you I don't even if you don't win AFCON or something, until you do something tangible.
Yes.
Like something I look at and be like, okay, he tried. Like Lookman didn't win it, hasn't won anything for Nigeria. But I looked at that AFCON and said, like, this guy tried.
To watch the rest of this vid, think about becoming a Football Hut member. If you're a desktop merchant, just click on the join button below, over here. Or if you're a mobile phone merchant, just click on the join button below the video over here and join the true elite content crack addicts. Peace.